welcome to On the Flats. I'm Sophie Gonzalez here at the Macaulay Aquatic Center at Georgia Tech with Rodrigo Correia, co-captain of the men's swim team. Rodrigo, thanks so much for meeting us today.
Thank you.
Well, we're amid the season. Last week you competed against UGA and you led the Yellow Jackets with the 100 free and the 200 free. What are your goals this season?
I think my main goals for this season is first make NCAA's the invite that's a meet we have in 2 weeks. So this is my main goal now. And after that, I don't like to think too far away, but after that, if I'm making NCAA's, I start to think higher and dream, because I want to make finals, at least an A finals, so I can be an All-American.
How does it feel to be a captain on your second year as a Georgia Tech swimmer, and what does leadership mean to you?
It feels great. I mean, I feel like I have I'm the hyped man on the team, and it's easy to me. I don't need to force myself to do something or to lead people. I just try to make them believe in me, and then they can believe in themselves. So yeah, I think leadership it's like that.
Within your first 2 months as a Georgia Tech swimmer, you've made it on 9 of the top 10 all-season lists in the Georgia Tech record books. How does that feel, and what are you focusing on this season that you've never focused on before?
I got here this spring and then I had the option to redshirt, so I would have another year. But then I thought okay, so I'm here already. I've been practicing. I didn't stop, so just okay, let's swim and see what happens, because I can probably have a good impact on the team, make some good points. And records and stuff, I think it's just an extra thing. It's the outcome of everything I did before. So as soon as I'm helping the team, I'm happy with that.
Now you mentioned how much hard work it takes. How long have you been swimming, and what sparked your interest in the sport?
So I've been swimming since I'm 7 or 8. And I mean, it started kind of funny, because I didn't want to swim, so I used to play soccer. And I had a problem, orthopedic problem. And then the doctor just said that swimming would be good for me. And then I just ended up swimming, and then I liked it, I think. And then I was just improving, and I think swimming at Atmosphere is awesome, because you get to swim with we have a boys team and a girls team, but it's everyone together in the same team. So I feel this is, I don't know, it's other sports are just a boys team and something like that, so you can get to know a lot of people in meets. So yeah, today I love swimming.
Yeah, and so do you have a favorite stroke or event?
Yeah, so for short course here, we swim pretty much the whole season, I would say freestyle and the 200 free.
Rodrigo, you're from Brazil. What do you miss most about home, and how often do you get to go back home?
The food. Because it's really different, and my mom used to have time to cook to me pretty much every day, so it's something I love from Brazil. It's the food. The weather also, it's really good, because it's warm the whole year, so I don't get to worry about cold or stuff like that, just rarely.
What's the best piece of advice that you've ever been given?
I think was my coach. He coached me for 3 years. And he said something believe yourself no matter what. And I think this is a good advice, because I think it's the first step for you to get somewhere is believe in yourself, even if you're good or not. And you don't know what's happening next, or if you're working hard, it's not about the outcome, but it's if you're doing a good progress, and if you're doing taking every step and not trying to jump. I think this is the best advice I had.
Great. Well, Rodrigo, thanks so much for taking the time to meet with us.
Thank you.
And best of luck to you and the team for the rest of the season.